In no way is Mike David, Mark Davis, Red Bar, or the Scars Club responsible for the opinions displayed here tonight. All this stuff is at your own risk. Mike is not legally responsible for any of this. Someone else is. Mike is not involved. Everything on this show is a gag.
This is breaking. I'm getting a lot of chat aggravation from people saying, Bill, what's all this stuff about Bill? Let's see. Oh, Bill tweets. I'm a man of my word. It's sadly going to be Skypeless, but I could do a solid 20 at 6. Just have other crappy things I need to attend to immediately following. But yeah, let's do it. So this is breaking. Hold on. Let me check my email. This is Bill Schultz, of course, who canceled on us last minute. Hold on. I do have a couple emails from Bill. This is perfect. Okay, said, oh, no. Okay, so this is what happened. I'm going to read this to you right now. He emails me, remember, when he canceled. We're on to Bill Schultz right now. He said, this weekend is a wash, I'm afraid, and then disappeared. I responded back very politely. I said, oh, no, everything okay? How does next Saturday work for you? He replies, today, 4:49 p.m. Central Time. 10 minutes ago. Here's the old Sally. I guess per the tweets last night, God, I hate typing that. You guys are cool with me calling in for the first 10 minutes or so? Long, boring story short, I'm in. Okay, so we could call his cell. And then he sends me another email saying, my number. Have a dumb entrepreneur phone number. Phone her in a bit, so hopefully we could talk soon. Okay, he says, here's his number, but I have a dumb entrepreneur phoner in a bit. Hopefully we can talk soon. We got to get him on the phone right now. Let's do that. Should we call Bill? Let's get him on the phone. It's Bill Schultz, everybody. The big Bill Schultz interview might be happening right now. All right, I'm going to get my keypad up. Hold on. Let me open Skype. We're going to get Billy on the phone here. Okay. That's good. Okay, keypad. This is the new Skype. Hold on. Give me a second here. Okay, the dial pad. Here we go. This is very promising. And I've got Bill Schultz's phone number, by the way. His personal cell. Here it comes. Can we get a nice picture of Bill Schultz to put up on the screen here? And here we go. Give me 1 second. Great. I don't have any Skype out credit right now. Okay, we're going to be using my cell phone. All right. Less than ideal, but it will work. Are you guys excited to hear Bill Schultz's voice? Okay. Yeah, sorry. I never use Skype for actual landline calls anymore, so I have that hooked up to a very old credit card. And I'll give out his phone number to everybody after the show so you guys could do your own calls to Bill, of course. Now, I need a lightning cable. My phone's about to die, too. Here he comes, Bill Schultz. These are terrible pictures of Bill. I need a new picture.
Hello?
Bill Schultz.
That's me.
It's Mike from Red Bar. Are you able to talk for a few minutes here?
I can, Mike. Thanks for having me.
Well, this isn't exactly having you. I definitely need to do a Skype with you eventually. I need to see your eyes. I need to be able to look at you.
The bloodshot mixed with brown. My eyes are like a hemorrhoid-riddled poop.
Yeah.
I think, you trust me, I'm saving you from yourself right now.
No, I disagree. I think you definitely need to be on the screen. But thank you for calling.
Well, I apologize. I'm basically sort of on call right now for a stupid, but I hope won't be like 3-hour interview for this dumb entrepreneur thing I'm doing.
Yeah.
But, you got to supplement the income.
Okay. What happened to you on April 4th? Where did you go? You disappeared from your own show. We're big fans, by the way, of This Morning with Bill.
I'm so touched that anyone would even care. Well, it's pretty humiliating. Basically, Joey and I went to this opener of this, I'll give it a little plug, this nice new pizza place called Woodstock by the High Line in New York.
Yeah.
It's a delight. But, of course, it was free booze, and I got tanked. And then when I went home, and especially when you're a freelance writer, this is basically the worst fucking thing that can happen to you. Especially when you're a Luddite freelance writer like myself and don't really understand the cloud. I came home, my computer just didn't work. Like, it wouldn't turn on, it wouldn't charge, anything
Your
like
computer
that.
didn't work?
Yeah, my laptop, yeah.
Wow.
And so I went into a...
Wait. Hold on. What kind of laptop you got?
It's like one of those iBook field, Apple. And so, of course, now that I'm cursed with all products Apple, I immediately went to see when the Grand Central Apple Store opened up. It was at 7. There was already a long line that couldn't take me. And I went back home in defeat, went on my couch. Next thing I know, I woke up at noon. And so I just completely deserted my poor co-host after not even getting my laptop fixed.
Oh, okay. So you weren't.
Been fixed. I just hope I can mend the wound that was the empty seat. But I'm actually sure the show was better without me. Oh, also, aren't you glad that you asked? I mean, what an interesting story I just gave you.
Yeah. Can you still hear me? Does this work? I've just transferred you over to a different method here.
Can you hear me?
Can you still hear me?
Yes, yeah, perfectly.
Okay, great. We're on with Bill Schultz. Bill, this is very exciting. Again, I want to save this. I got so much planned. Can you come on next Saturday? Can we do that?
I'll be in Jersey, but color me tentative. Doing some nasty stuff. Don't want to put on airs. Very red carpet. But, yeah, possibly. Let me speak with my brother as far as all things.
Yeah, because we definitely, again, I definitely need you on Skype for this thing, to do it like I want it. I hate these phone calls where you talk to somebody over the phone. You can't see the person's eyes, and it just seems to be a bunch of talking points going back and forth. It's not like a sit-down conversation.
I understand, and I'm a hypocrite because I don't like doing phoners on our show either. So I've certainly been on at the other end, and I apologize. But
now you know how this feels. You had stripper Alana Love booked a few days ago, and she did a no-show because of the snow. Do you remember that?
Yes. Everyone blames the weather in the East Coast, but you guys are based in Chicago, and as you know, snow doesn't fuck around in the Midwest. Here, a light sheen. It's almost as if the ground looks like it's sweating. That's enough for people to just fucking full on camera on you.
So
at the last minute, and it's very frustrating. She's been rebooked for 2 weeks from now. Or something
Let me ask you this: so, did you meet Alana Love for the first time when she was on Kevin Brennan's show?
Oh yeah, without a doubt.
Okay. Now, okay, so
could you tell?
Yeah. Oh,
could
definitely.
You see it in my erection?
And yes, and listen, we thought it was really funny because it's like Bill Schultz and Alana Love are not supposed to be in the same room together ever. You don't
I'm
have
not supposed to be in the same room with any woman.
Yeah, well, I don't know. I think Alana Love. I think you were kind of sickened by her. I think
no. You know what it was? I really like her. I was sickened by Brennan making his stupid point. I mean, Brennan's whole point, and I saw it coming from fucking Jupiter. Right when Allie told me that there were going to be Jupiter. Right when Allie told me that there were going to be porn stars on, I'm like, I know what he's doing, because his whole point was that people want to watch Compound, they only want to see them, don't want to hear them. Point being, like, which circles back to him saying the only reason that he wanted to see Joanne was if she had her top off.
Yeah,
and so
sure.
he was gonna, in his hacky way, he was going to give me a visual display of his actual point. So I was quite happy to see Alana and her super late, probably meth-riddled friend.
Wow.
But I wasn't happy about the actual point that Brennan was trying to make, because it just wasn't funny. I mean, it was just like this.
Of course.
Paint by numbers.
But what's interesting to me is that you're on the show with Alana Love. I believe that she is, that you're way out of her league. You're a much better man than this scum Alana Love. But what happened? You get drunk on the show and then you nervously booked her on your show? Is that how this went down?
No, I mean, I wasn't that drunk, but right when she came on, I was like, oh, God, she can form a sentence, which is a horrible thing to say. I love the adult acting community. But we'd had a couple porn stars on, and, I got to tell you, and I hope you're sitting for this, brain buster, after you get out of the world of adult film, they don't bring a lot to the table. You can't really talk to them about a lot of other things. But with her, she could talk about whatever, so I thought she'd be great.
Well, please rebook her, because we would love to see what Alana Love does on your show. Please have her on the entire show. I want her on the panel. I want her to have to answer these questions. Look Joanne in the eye. It's kind of disrespectful to Joanne to have this woman on, by the way.
No, no, she doesn't mind. I mean, she's like, every once in a while, this is more in the secular days of Red Night, less her tenure. But we would have porn stars on all the time. Back when like no one was watching and we were just on at 3 and we just figured we were entertaining ourselves. But she's kind of used to that crap. She'll be fine. And Alana, I'm sure, they'll become the best of buddies.
You were terribly sun poisoned after coming back from your Mexico trip last week. Did that kind of fade out? Are you okay there?
I think there's something wrong with me.
Yeah.
It looks like I have chicken pox on my chest.
Yeah.
Another good reason why we're not doing Skype right now. You don't have to see that. You don't have to have me prove it. I look like a dog. It looks like I've got extra nipples. Like I've done something really bad to myself. People with freckles should be in the sun.
Well, it sounds like that you've got a good attitude still about this. I was a little worried, at the top of my show, I was worried that you were flaking. I thought maybe Keep the Cop got involved.
I don't think he even knows, but
Yeah.
I wasn't aware of the acrimony that you guys had until you mentioned it via email. But yeah, I don't think he's aware. I mean, I don't know.
Okay, so yeah, I feel a little bit more comfortable
But
now.
I am good friends with Keith. I should add that. As well.
Of course. Oh yeah, he's a great guy. Same with
He is. He's and he's a hero and all. And yes,
Yeah.
Awesome.
I don't even want to
I owe
talk
him
about
everything.
Now, do you know your other boss, Anthony Cumia? You know he bit somebody's hand, right?
He bit my hand.
No, I'm serious. He bit a woman's hand. That's what this whole that whole arrest was with Danny Golightly.
I don't necessarily. I mean, obviously, there's two sides to every story. I don't know a whole lot about it, but I do know that from the little I had met of her, that she's not exactly the most stable person on planet Earth.
Sure, but I mean, imagine biting someone's hand. Would you ever do that to somebody, biting through their hand like that?
I don't have very good canines. I don't think it would work.
Yeah.
I'm sort of.
Of course. This is why I need you on. I got to save all this stuff for Skype. Let's rebook. Let's retool. It's great to hear from you. I'm glad that we're on good terms. You're such a nice person to come on. You've got all this fun-loving stuff to say. Let's retool. Let's set up a Skype date, and let's really do this because I think there's
Skype
so
always
much.
sounds gynecological.
Yeah, of course. Well, there's so much I want to say to you, but there's so much that needs to be said. We got to look at each other. We got to look at each other in the eye. I think it's going to be
All right, be careful what you wish for.
Well, I'm not worried. It's going to be an important interview.
Okay. Well, I'm all about it. My middle name is pretty much important, so
Right.
That works for me.
So let's set that up. Jules will message you. We'll get that going. But thank you for calling in, at least doing this, because I was a little worried that something fishy was going on. I thought you were trying to get out of this one.
Now, I've got this on. Well, actually, I'll plug the show. I'm coupling. We're having Robert O'Neill on. He's the guy that offed Osama bin Laden, and I coupled it with an entrepreneur article about like special forces guide to like business. I'm a hack. This is the kind of stuff I pitch.
I don't know. I think you're a lot more valuable than you give yourself credit for, Bill.
I'm basically waiting on a call from an SAS guy in England, and I don't know how long that's going to take, but that's why I couldn't do both.
Sure. Well, no worries. We'll get it set up, and you know how to work Skype now. You've got it on your cell phone or your laptop or something like that.
Yeah, when my laptop finally gets returned, hopefully before Monday.
Sweet. This is going to be fun. Thank you so much, Bill. I really appreciate you calling in for the quick chat. Let us know everything's okay.
No worries, guys. Give my best to the Windy City.
Okay. Thanks so much. Bill Schultz, everybody. So there he was, and he's off right now. So this is good. Okay, good. We at least got him. And again, I don't want to blow anything on the phone call like that. I mean, we've been making a notepad document a mile long with some really great Bill Schultz stuff. I don't want to do it on the phone like that. I've got a plan here in line. So we'll redo it. I know there's a million things you want me to say to Bill Schultz. I kind of wanted him to get off the phone real quick. I was kind of annoyed this morning when I woke up to all the tweets. Tim saying, I'm not going to do the show. And then you see Red Bar listeners, hey, will you just call in for 10 minutes? We could do that. And it's like, don't arrange my bookings for me. It's very nice. But there was a lot of Red Bar fans like, yeah, just call in and do 10 minutes. That'll suffice. It's like, nobody asked me. Maybe I don't want it like that. Maybe I ain't good over the phone like that. So please, stay out of the fool's interactions, okay? Because you're always going to lead to trouble like this, okay? And then I got to have some jerky phone conversation with him. I don't want to waste any of my stuff over the phone, okay? We have a plan. But shout outs, it looks like he'll come back. He's easy. You could say almost anything you want to this guy, and he'll, you know. So this is going to be great. I like Bill Schultz again now. We'll see. I still don't buy. I think what happens is he has kind of like a bipolar thing where, like, when he's in a good mood, he wants to do things, and he says yes. And then when he's in a bad mood, he kind of wants to bail. And then he'll get in a good mood again, and he'll have a great excuse. And, oh, yeah, everything's fine. So this will be great. I trust him. We'll have him on. We'll let him settle in. And we'll ask him. But you know what? Over the phone, this is what I worry about. And there was an email he sent. He's like, oh, I could even get Joanna to come on the show. And it's like, oh, I don't want to do bits. You know, and that's hard about having him on the phone for a quick phone thing. It's like every question you have, he's going to have like a funny little Bill Schultz answer. That's not what I'm looking for. I'm not looking for one-liners, although those will be fun. You know, but I want to get into the Cumius. It was like when I said with the Cumius stuff, I'm like, you know, he bit someone's hand. He's like, oh, I buy people all the time. It's like, no, stop with that. We got to get into this. So I'm excited. We'll have him on. We'll do the full in-depth interview. We'll have him. But, you know, hey, quickies. I'm a long form guy, you know. I like spending my time with people, taking some time, luring them in. But he's easy. We'll see what we have with him, and we'll let you know.
Gino is flat broke. Gino ain't got no money. Flat broke. He's always looking so damn crummy. Flat broke Gino. Ain't nobody think he's funny. He can't move